Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's Thursday. Thursday means one thing. It means a fast-paced cartload show, and it means the best deals of the week for you. And this cartload is absolutely crammed full of fabulous products at amazing deals. My name is Joe Remblance. It's a pleasure to have your company for this cartload preview. So this is just a saucisson and a amuse-bouche, if you will, to the main event that's coming up this evening with myself and Sarah. 3 hours. However, last week in the cartload preview, we had products almost selling out just on the preview alone. Now, the whole premise of the preview is that we focus on a sort of smaller selection of items from the cartload show, maybe get a little bit more in depth, show you some demonstrations and some techniques as well. But all of the deals are now live for the whole cartload. So it means you can pop over to the website, craftscompanion.co.uk, .com if you're in the US. Good morning if you're in the US. You're up bright and early, no doubt. Or if you're in Europe, of course, .eu. I'm going to be monitoring your Facebook comments over on the Crafters TV Facebook page. Now, I am not alone though. My mate Debbie is here. Debbie, we have got some cracking deals today, haven't we?
Absolutely, Joe. So good morning and welcome everybody. We have got a fabulous show lined up. We're like the warm-up act for our lovely Sarah for later on, but we've got some brilliant things on the show. So I'm just going to show you a few samples of some of the things that are coming up today. So we have got double-sided dies. Let me just make sure. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Double-sided dies we have got on the show for you today. I love double-sided dies. Not only have we got double-sided dies, we've got some embossing folders as well. We have some more different dies. Let me just show you. These are just a few sneaky peeks of things that are coming up. We've got some foiling coming on the show. We've got something a little bit fairy-like coming on the show as well. Woo, I love a little bit of the fairy, Joe, do you?
Fairy, me,
absolutely.
Debbie.
Now, for me, though, the favourite part of the show is definitely going to be something that we're going to kickstart off with, which are the very large 8x8 background stamps, which are phenomenal because they really do create some statement piece, not just cards, things like home decor as well. I've got a lovely little canvas there that was done by our lovely Nick. So absolutely fabulous, Joe. We've got lots crammed, lots of demonstrations, maybe a few techniques as well, lined up ready for you this morning.
Yeah, absolutely we do. I'm hearing just how busy it is already. Now, a lot of the time we bring you clearance prices on the cartload shows. However, we've got something brand new for you today as well, but it is at a great price. Now, it is the A4. I love bright, as you can tell by the t-shirt today. I do love a bit of bright. I've got my t-shirt colour in here. I'll show you that. Oh, look at that. Satsuma, I think it is. What we've got here is a brilliant, our Centuria Pole is always so popular whenever we bring it to you. But you can see here, you've got this beautiful card. So you've got the brights here in the vibrant yellow. You've got that lovely khaki green and the bright orange as well. So you've got that there. And then what we're going to do is give you papers that are going to work with it. Some of them coated, some of them uncoated. So it means that you've got the most amount of options. Papers are fantastic for when you want a matte and lay. You've still got that pearl on some of these. Some of these are a matte finish. You really have got a great selection in here. You can get any two of these for £10 or the $5.99 on their own or $9.99 or $16 for two. So you've got loads of different ways of getting those. I know they're going to be really, really busy today. So let's just pop those up to one side. You haven't seen those yet. Now, something that's already been flying, and we brought this back. If you missed out on Cartload last week, or you missed out on grabbing your mystery bag, the everyday one went really quickly. But what we've done is we've bought the Christmas mystery bag back for you because you've got £100 or $100 worth of value in here, and it is jam-packed full of goodies. But we're only going to charge you £30 or $30. Now, what I would say, I'll say the same as I said last week, it is not limited to one per customer. Obviously, if you're going for more than one, you might get some crossover. You might get a couple of bits that are the same. But if you're buying these for other people, buying them for Christmas gifts, how about buying this? We'll send you the invoice and you can send it to someone else as a fabulous care package. That can also be arranged. Now, you don't get the bag included, but what you do get is all of this crafty goodness. So we've got here one of our beautiful layering stamps. Now, you're going to get one of everything I'm showing you. You might not get the exact ones. You've also got one of our big creator card dies, so you can build those big concept scenes with that. That's more than £30 worth of value right there in just those 2 items. So everything else is for free, gratis. I don't know it in the other languages, I'm afraid. You've also got some wonderful embellishing dies here as well. So these will be great for making window displays, maybe making your own decorations. They're going to be great for. We've got a creator card. It's the Christmas foliage. Now the creator cards are fabulous because what we've done is given you the die in 3 different pieces. So you can either cut the detail in, you can use one of the outside, half of the outside edge I should say, or you can use the whole outside edge. You can also cut the detail and create a matte layer as well. There's lots you can do with these. You'll find lots of inspiration for those, and you can use them as edgeables. We're going to give you another one in another design. This one is Yuletide Adornments, very posh name, isn't it, that one? We're also going to give you the wrap dies. Now these are brilliant because if you're giving someone something like a bottle at Christmas, you can pop a wrap around it. If you are maybe just making cards, you want to put like a belly band around them, you can extend them, you can make them much longer if you want to. And finally, another creator card. This one is Star of Wonder. Now you're going to be able to get all of that for £30 or $30, so do grab them. We don't have anywhere near as much stock as we had last week, so to let you know, I don't really imagine those, if they do make it to the later show tonight, 7 PM in the UK, 2 PM Eastern time, I don't know how much we'll have left of them. Now, if Christmas isn't for you, but you want to get a bit mucky, then we've also got you covered there as well, because we have a mixed media mystery bag. Now, the mixed media bag is so top secret, I'm not even allowed to show you what is in it, but think loads of paints in there. There's just you're gonna have things like rice papers and stencils, a whole host of goodness in there for you to get creative with. And as well, mixed media, great if you want to maybe do things like let me try it. I've got a friend's dentist in today, I think, for me. If you want to upscale furniture or you want to make home decor, this bag will be perfect to allow you to do that. Again, the same great value I've just shown you here, but with all things mixed media, which is fabulous. So let's just pop that over there. I can hear how busy we're getting for those bags already. Now, something that was, we brought it to you maybe 3 weeks ago on Cartload, maybe 4 weeks ago, and it was so busy and popular, we decided to bring it back for you. Now, you can get them in 2s. I'm not even going to talk about that deal because I can see by how many of you have already bought them, you're going for the whole collection. And when you've got the whole collection, you've got the most amount of craftability. And when we make it this affordable for you, why wouldn't you get that bumper collection? So let me change those details. $34.98 in the UK, $46.90 if you are in the US. But you've got 4 different amazing stamps in here. So you've got newspaper. Now, what you've got is, I guess it's, I mean, is it it's almost 8x8, that large stamp that you've got there, which is amazing. Then you've got all the sentiments and the embellishments there underneath as well. You've also got Harlequin is going to be in there as well. Now this is great for if you stamp that out in blues and reds, making little boys cards and things like that. Fantastic with that. You've got the border on there, and again all the embellishments. I love with this one as well, you've got the frames, so you can take any of those words and you can put them into the frames as well. The next one we've got is Script. Now this is fabulous. This is very sort of oldie worldy. Great, this background would be great as a resist technique, like a magic letter. And again, you've got the frame and everything that you need in there too. And then finally, we know you love your florals. You're gonna love colouring this one in. If you've got your tri-blends recently, don't forget about Colour Me Happy happening tomorrow here on Crafters TV with myself and Sarah. But you can get all of them for $34.98. That is over half price, because they were already half price when you got them individually in their 2s. You're saving even more money. Should be $79.96. However, when you get them like this, $34.98 or $46.90. Now, something else I just need to give you a heads up about before we dive in, a great deal as well on our stamping platform. So you buy the 6x6 and the mat, and we give you the 4x4 completely free of charge, which is amazing. $19.99. So it's the large, sorry, just change that for you. That's the stamping dies there. This is, so you get the 4x4, you get the 6x6, and you get the stamping mat, which gives you some cushion for the pushin', which we found out yesterday in our show. It's all about you getting clean, clear, crisp stamps every single time. $20.98 gets you all of that, or $27.90 if you are in the US. Now, I'm going to dive into the comments Let me know what you're going for. Let me know what you're loving. I tell you what, did you go for I know that people have had those mystery bags delivered already from last week. Let us know. Don't give the game away though. No spoilers, please. But let us know what you thought about those mystery bags in the comments. And I'm going to hand you over to the lovely Debbie, who's going to take us through these large background stamps.
And I absolutely love large background stamps because these stamps are 8 by 8 in size and you can literally do a whole wealth of different techniques with stamping, but because they're so big they will cover a whole range of big cards, chop them down into small cards. I've got lots of samples that I'm going to show you later, but I thought the first thing I'm going to do is show you exactly how to use them. Now I am using our 8 by 8 stamping platform. Let me just put that there for a second. And I also have our base with the magnets on. It means now stamping means it's going to be so easy to do with this, let me tell you, because this system works beautifully, and it works beautifully with these 8 by 8 stamps. Now the one that I'm going to use is the Oriental Peony. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the size of this. This is a huge stamp, but not only have you got the 8 by 8 stamp, you've got all the embellishments as well. So we have a gorgeous peony at the bottom, and again quite a nice decent size. We've got lots of little things like sentiments on there as well, so really beautiful to be able to personalize your cards too. But let's show you how easy they are to use. You're going to peel your carrier sheet off first, and then you're going to take your stamp off the other carrier sheet, because this is the carrier sheet that has all the pattern on. Now I'm going to just take your time when you're taking this off. Let's just give that a good pull off. There we go. Now you can see just by looking at this how big this is. It's absolutely huge. Now I'm turning this over because what I'm going to do is just place this on to my platform, just onto there. Let's make sure it's in there properly. Ooh, perfect, Debbie. Couldn't have asked for that better. Now I've taken a piece of cardstock as well, so I'm going to place this on. Now the magnets hold this down, which I think is absolutely fabulous. So magnet in each corner, and don't forget you've got all your grids, so you can actually match this up. So if you haven't lined your stamp up, it means that you're going to get the perfect alignment. And I'm just going to check that those legs sit in each of those wells there, so they've got a little well in each one. You pop that down, and I'm just going to make sure that that is resting over my cardstock. So let me just get my little box. There we go, perfect, absolutely fabulous. So what I'm going to use now is I'm going to use a quick dry ink pad. So this is a Spectrum Noir quick dry ink, and it's the Noir Black. We've got a wealth of colours in this range, 36 in total, so you can really choose whichever one you want to use. But what I'm going to do is just use this across to stamp all over the stamp. And again, just small little taps across the very large stamp. Let's pop that across there, all the way across. Don't forget though, depending on what you want to colour in with, what medium you want to colour in with, you can choose any of the other stamps that we have. So if you're thinking of colouring this in with your alcohol markers, you could use your alcohol proof dye. If you want to use watercolours, you could use your waterproof dye. So literally there's loads of different choices that you can use. Ooh, opaque inks would be fabulous, and then use your clear embossing folder. Again, lots of different ways you can use that. Now I'm quite happy with that, so what I'm going to do now is just turn this over, and I'm going to stamp that down. I'm just going to make sure my magnets aren't in the way, so let's pop that across. And a good pressure when you're using this, just you run your fingers along all the way along there. But the best thing about this platform is if you have missed any areas, so you can see I've missed here and here and here, all I have to do is pop that back on and go back down and put more pressure onto there. So all the areas where you think you've missed, you can go back over. Again, let's just take that down. Let's test it when we bring it back up. Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move that magnet to one side. I'm going to move that one to one side, that one to that side, and that one there. So my paper hasn't actually moved, and what I'm just going to do is give it another little re-ink all the way around there. And this is what you can do. And I love the fact that we have this platform now under our umbrella, so that you can use this and get perfect stamping until you're happy with your stamp. So let's pop that down, and let's go back over the areas that I think I remembered. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. Just a little bit more at the bottom. Let me go back down. There we are. Absolutely fabulous. Now this looks beautiful. It really is gorgeous. Let me just take that off there for a second. Now move the magnets just over there. And then if we just bring that in, you can see now you've got that lovely soft image there all the way across. It's absolutely beautiful. Now this is down to you now what you want to do with this. So I'm going to use a little system that's called, I think Leanne called it an eclipse. I'm used to it being called a spotlight, so I don't know what you use it as, but I've stamped it again, and this time I've used one of our nesting dies to actually cut out and just colour in a little section. So you can see there, I've used the stitched nesting circular die that we have in our stash, or if it's not if you haven't got it in your stash, you'll definitely be able to find it on the website, the nesting circle dies, which is fabulous. And that's what that's going to do, is just going to highlight the card that I want to do. So I've fetched in some textured cardstock. I'm going to bring that onto there so you can see, just have a quick peek. You can see I've got all my image, and the area that I want to now just highlight and spotlight, should I say, is just where I've stamped. So it's finding the stamped area, and it's this one here. So you can see now that if I place that over there, and it's a careful bit of, I mean, it just looks fabulous. So you can see just matching that up. So what I'm going to do, let's just take off my pads. I've just lifted this up with some foam pads. And again, it's just a fabulous way of using, there we go. So let's pop that on and make sure I get it into place before I do it. Come on, Debbie, there we go. That's it. Let's just make sure that's on the right bit. Just going to grab my box. Just bear with me a second. I want to make sure I'm right over it and get that into place.
Whilst you're learning that up,
Debbie, thank you.
I just wanted to let you all know, don't forget, you can get these couple of different ways of getting them. So you can get the script and also the newspaper together, buy one get one free for $19.99, and the same with the Harlequin and also the Peony. But remember, when you buy them both together, you're even better value, saving an extra £5 or $5. And I can see every one of you so far going for that larger collection. That looks lovely, Debbie.
Thank you very much. Do you know what I love about these stamps though, Joe? There's just, I mean, they're all beautiful in their own right, but there's just so many ways. I am going to show you lots of different samples that I have in a moment, but there are so many ways you can use it. This is just a very crisp and clean, simple way of using it. I'm just going to bring in my 8x8 card there, and we'll map that onto a card blank. And what I've also done, Joe, is I've used one of the sentiments that's on that Oriental Peony stamp. Let's bring that into place. There we go, perfect. And I've done a stamped image, and again using those nesting dies, I've just taken a couple of there to match the orange textured cardstock and a little bit of white onto there, and this time I'm just going to pop that into the corner there like that. Now it's just a beautiful system. I'll show you close up in a moment, but it is absolutely fabulous, and it's just highlighting just a little bit of that design using the alcohol markers, because that's what I've coloured that in with, the alcohol markers, and it's just showing you different ways you can do it. I did another one, and I'll show you the other one that I did, where I actually spotlighted quite a few parts of this. So I actually just used the nested circle dies again and highlighted or spotlight little areas of it. So absolutely fabulous way of using it. Do you want to see some more samples? Let's show you some of the samples, because there's so many of these designs, but there's so many ways that you can use them. Now the distressed harlequin is one of my favourites. I absolutely love this. Look how that has been used, and using some of the things from your crafty stash that you have. I think this was from the nautical collection, these, but again, that beautiful distressed harlequin background stamped in quick drying inks again, same design. So the distressed harlequin, but just use different, this is what I'm saying about chopping it up into little pieces, so little strips being chopped up and just added on to give that gorgeous effect. And again, there's another one with the harlequin. I just love this harlequin. Taking all your different kind of card ideas. So this is an easel card, but again, just looking how you can use them. Although they're a very large stamp, there is a lot of ways that you can use them, and loads of ideas. Oh, love this one. Can I just show you this beautiful one here? Look how fabulous that is. And again, taking it into things like I mean, your boxes, a box lid's being made with that one. And then, oh, love this technique. Just going to bring you that one. That's the same peony one that I did first, but used with water reactive ink pads and spritzed to give a really distressed look. Absolutely beautiful ways of using these large background stamps. They're really not background. They should be the focal part, and they're all beautiful to use.
They really are, and you guys are loving them. Sonia says she just received these and loved them. Cheryl saying she has these and uses them almost every day. Helen also has the peony and loves it too. Remember, a couple of different ways for you to get hold of these. So there's two smaller collections first. So this one is the first one. This is the script. Now this should be $19.99 on its own. However, when you buy it in this configuration, you buy one, you get one free. What do you do, Debbie?
I said, you buy one, you get one free.
Absolutely you do, because you get the newspaper in there as well with this one. So both of those for $19.99. Then there's a second deal as well. So in the second deal, you can get, this is the Oriental collection even. In here, you're going to get the Harlequin. I love that you get the large backgrounds, but you also get the sentiments and the frames as well. And then what you've got with this one is that beautiful peony there as well, the Oriental peony. $19.99. So if you're thinking you went for them both together, they'd be $39.98 or $52 almost. However, we can make that value even better for you, because when you go for them together as a collection, $34.98 if you're in the UK, $46.90. We take an extra £5 or $5 off of them. Now, something else I want to remind you about, the quick dry ink pads, which you just saw Debbie using there. They're perfect for these. They're also great for things like our layering stencils and stamps, our rotating stamps as well. We've got a bumper deal for you on these. If you want to see more about these, go back to last week. I think it's last Monday, Leanne did a masterclass on these, but you're getting all 29 pieces, and they have been hand-picked, our most popular colours for you to give you a bumper collection there. 30% off is what you're saving. $44.71 you're saving there, or you're in the UK you're saving $61.55 if you are in the US. Now stop, press, shut the front door, shut the back door, lower the blinds, fire up the smoke machine and put on your heels, because we've got something even special for you. Now, for the shows today, I'm just going to double check with producer Laura when it ends. Until Monday, or until Sunday, you can get it now. That's the most important thing. We are going to give all of our Club Inspire members an extra 5%. I know, an extra 5%. So whatever your Club Inspire discount, if it's 10, it will become 15. If it's 15, it will become 20. If it's 20, it will become 25. If you're new to us and you don't know what Club Inspire is, you need to get registered immediately. And here is Sarah with all the details.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
All the details there of Club Inspire. Remember, all of our valued Club Inspire members getting an extra 5% off. Now, this is the Cartload Preview, but the great thing about it is that all of the Cartload deals are now live over on our website. So definitely get over there, have a good old rummage because you can, and you'll find all of those great deals. What I want to do is give you a whistle-stop tour of some of my highlights from these two shows that we're bringing you today. So let's dive right in. Maybe grab a pen. What we've got here is the Nature's Garden Make-A-Wish collection. In here, you've got cute fairy dies and cut and emboss folders as well. £22 for all of that, or $23. You're saving 40%. It's down from $36.96 in the UK. A great deal there. That is, though, the last call, I believe, for this range. It is the last of it. It's been so incredibly popular, but it is done. We're packing it off, saying adieu, but do grab it before it goes if you've had an eye on that. Now, shaker card, shaker card. We have got some fabulous shaker cards for you. These are on some smaller individual collections, but why would you do that? Why would you go for them when you have got an absolute amazing price on this bumper kit? You've got 6 shaker card die collections within here. You've got stamps and dies in there too. $39.97 if you're in the UK, $54.85 if you are in the US. Now, something we're always having here at Crafty TV is Crafty Fun. We have got a fantastic Crafty Fun card collection for you. You've got 96 sheets in total of mirror, pearl, glitter, and also multi-mirror card. It's 4 packs there. This is really good because I know a lot of you buy the signature collections, of which Crafty Fun was one, and you love them, but obviously the paper element is your consumable element, and a lot of you run out of it. So we wanted to bring this back to give you a chance to top up, and whilst doing that, we wanted to bring you in a really special price too. That's what we've managed to do here. £25 or $38, over a third off of that one. Now, these are going to be super busy. We'll be featuring these in the show tonight with Sarah, and these are our cut and emboss folders, 1 and 2. You've got 6 cut and emboss folders in here. Check out the price, £33.96 or $42.84 is amazing value. They're one-pass wonders, these. If you batch make either to give or for charitable reasons or to sell, you are going to adore those. Do get them into your basket. Now, I want to come back. So much on the show that I need to share with you. I need to remind you of the mystery bags. Don't forget about the mystery bags. You've got the Christmas one, and you have got also that mixed media one there too. So let me show you as well storage. Let's just have a look at storage because we've got a great deal for you on the show today to get the large storage folder and the inserts as well. So you've got the magnetics in here, and you've got the large die, so it's the stamp and die folder with a magnetic sheet included, $19.99. Loads of you choose to store your stamps and dies like this because it means you can create a whole library of these. You can have them on a shelf and you know where everything is. You can label them and mark them and make sure you've got everything kept nice and neatly and pristine. Now, what we've done for this show is we have done, because the craft vault is so popular, whenever we bring it to you on a Monday, we also bring it to you on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays. It's always so popular. These are the bane of my life, these stickers, you know. Anyone that knows me and watches me here often will know me and these stickers do not get on. It's always so popular whenever we bring it to you. So what we thought we'd do is for Cartload, as an extra special treat, we thought we'd bring back a sort of best of section. So if you do pop along to the website now and click on the shop the show under Cartload, you'll find some of the best of craft vault items there for you. One of them is this, and it is so busy on the website, as I knew it would be, because you're getting over £50 of craft goodies basically, and look what you're paying, $4.99 if you are in the UK or $9.99 if you're in the US. For you guys in the US as well, we don't often offer this to you, so it is a great chance for you to get these. The new ones are available exclusively through HSN, so you can grab this today. 75 projects in here for you to sink your crafty teeth into. And the great thing is it's going to really inspire you. I think with everyone doing so much more crafting at the moment, it's great to have the inspiration. And of course you're going to be able to dive back into your wider crafty stash, maybe find things that you'd forgotten about for a while, get those out. And you've got loads in here to get going with. Now if it was just the magazine for $4.99 or $9.99, that would be stonkingly good value. However, we do so much better than that. Now, how many of you have gone for our some of our pens recently from Spectrum Noir? In here what you've got is a workbook in here to give you all the ideas, loads of hints and inspiration about colouring, things like our illustrators in here if you want to try out those. You've got projects to do for ink pads. So many people are getting into colouring at the moment. It's so popular. It's great to have that there included. We're going to give you a die as well. This is the filigree border and tag that you're getting included. You're also getting as well these beautiful stamps. Now a lot of the time people say, oh, why don't you put your paper collections into CD-ROMs and sell them? Well, we'll do better than that. We're going to put it into a CD-ROM. We're actually going to give this away to you within the magazine. 760 printable elements, 80 digi stamps included in there too. I mean, you would pay more than this. I think you paid $9.99 in the UK just for that on its own. It is within that magazine for you. It's very, very busy for this though. I'm not sure how many we have at this unbelievable price, quite frankly, of £4.99. So pop that into your basket. Now I'll put that back together when you're not watching because it's going to take me a while. I'm not very good at putting things back in the box. Let me show you these beautiful new collection of our bright cards and papers. It's our A4 bright cards and papers that we've got here. Now look at how pearlescent and gorgeous that is. You can see how it plays with the lights. We've got that beautiful, oh, do you know what that reminds me of? It's like a lemon ice, that one, isn't it? Oh, I do love a lemon sorbet. You've got a beautiful sort of khaki green, but still with that gorgeous pearl, even though it's a bit of a darker shade. And then you've got the lovely tangerine, which I've come dressed as today, quite clearly. That's your card stock. So a lot of you familiar with our Centuria Pearl card stocks. What a lot of you might not be familiar with, though, are the papers that we bring to you. Now, the papers are great. Some of these are coated. Some of these are matte. And these are just great. Some of them are pearl, some of them aren't. And these are great for using for your mats and layers because they're a much lighter weight than our cardstock. So it means that they're not going to add bulk, especially if you're sending. Now, I'll just give you a price of that because that details on your screen. Oh, it's along the bottom there. There we are. Sorry, my bad. 2 for £10 or $16, which is definitely the best way to grab hold of those. Whew, I think I need to sit down. I need to tell you what's coming next, don't I? Schmetterling is what we've got next, or the butterfly collection. Now, what I've got are 3 separate collections here, but they build to an even more fabulous large collection. So I'm going to start off with the butterfly collection, which is just here. Now, in here, you're getting one of our most popular ever butterfly dies. It is the kaleidoscope of butterflies that you've got in this one here. Now that die on its own should be $9.99, so you look at the value you've got and it is incredible. Now we've also got the double-sided dancing butterflies, which are just beautiful. You can see there how you're going to layer these up together. Remember, our double-sided dies are doing twice the amount of work in just one pass. You've got an embossing folder in here as well, which is these lovely butterflies. And then you've also got some stamps in there as well. So you've got the unmounted rubber stamps, and this one is butterfly wishes that you've got in that one. So that's all coming your way, £20. That's a great deal on that one, so really, really good. Now the floral collection, I love this first die that we're looking at. It's the floral arrangement, and I think it's so pretty because what it does is that paper piece in some of those gorgeous bright colours that we just showed you, maybe in some tropical colours, maybe you want to get your markers in there with some acetate and do some stained glass techniques. There's a lot you can do with this die, and it's coming included. It's just one of the dies that you've got in here. You've also then got as well pretty florals. As you can see here, another gorgeous double-sided die. One side cuts the mat, one side cuts the layer. You layer them up, and that is what you get. You've then also got in here too, you have got your French lace, and you've also got your do you know what? Am I going through the wrong? I am going through the wrong one. You do get those two. Excuse me, I had a brain fart there. What you've got though is you then have the dainty florals in this one. Sorry, because it's florals, and you've also got the country wild flowers within there too. So all that coming your way for £20. Again, stonkingly good deal on that one. Then what you're getting here, of all the double-sided dies we do, this one I adore. It is the lily border. Let me just show you this. So can you see that gorgeous border detail that you're able to put in there? You use this as an edgeable. So many different techniques you can use just using it as an edgeable alone. You've then got the lace border from the Nature's Garden Lily collection, one of our most popular border dies there. We're going to give you French lace. So I knew it was in here somewhere. And we're also going to give you the geometric diamond. So all of that comes your way for £20 or $30. Now, the great thing is, what we're going to do is we knew so many of you would want all three of these collections because they're such great value. So we decided to put a collection together to allow you to get all of them. So when you buy them all together, we give you another £10 or $10 off. So it makes that value even better for you. £50, $80. It's going to be really busy. I can hear they are going already. A lot of this will be gone, I think, before we get to that full show later this evening. Can you guess which one Debbie has picked to demo? It's not difficult. Which one is it, Debbie?
Well, you know me so well, John. I think a lot of people do as well. I love, what do you call them? Schmedling.
Schmedling.
Is that the word? Schmedling.
Schmedling.
German for butterflies. I adore butterflies, full stop. So I had no choice, but I wanted to just, and I say demonstrate, there's so much in that collection. It's outstanding. Dies, stamps, embossing folders, double-sided dies. And is it really £20, Joe, for the whole lot? I'm like, what? Have we gone mad? Now, I'm going to just show you a few samples of what we've got. So the double-sided dies, let me just tell you, painted technology by Crafters Companion. You cannot get double-sided dies anywhere else in the world apart from here at HQ Crafters Companion Team Purple. That's the one I'm looking for. So double-sided dies. These are what you're going to be able to create. 2 different style of butterflies in one pass. It's an amazing technology. It's an amazing design. And the butterflies are just so gorgeous. I had to show you this one because I just thought it's bright. It's beautiful. It's got gorgeous flower foaming foam on there as well. But this is just showing you the kind of things you can make with it. But the double-sided dies, they are absolutely beautiful. Take them with your different backgrounds. Look at that onto some acetate. It's almost like it's flying off the page. It's absolutely beautiful. They're used as edgeables, so obviously an edgeable on the top of your card. There you go. You can see just how beautiful that design is. I am going to show you some of the double-sided. I'm going to whip one up. I've also got, though, let me just move these to one side because I have got some more samples because there's embossing folders in there as well. So you've got the beautiful butterfly. Look how gorgeous that is. Little small card, but look how fantastic that is. And again, just by cutting it directly into some Centura Pearl, how fabulous is that? And then we've got just imagine this being those kaleidoscope of butterflies, but just have it onto the background there. It just is gorgeous. And it's why I've chosen butterflies, because we've got absolutely everything covered when it comes to butterflies in this collection, really, truly. However, I am going to sneakily use in this first demo something from one of the other collections. I've got the country wildflowers. So this is a perfect opportunity as to why you need the whole collection, because that's what you can do. You can mix and you can match and you can throw things in from the different collections. And it's an incredible value, let me just tell you. When I was just watching Joe, then I'm like, I was adding it up in my brain and I'm thinking, my goodness, that is an amazing deal. It really, truly is. So yeah, why not get it all if you can spoil and treat yourself? Now I'm just using 2 of the embossing folders. So I've taken the country wildflowers, which is this one. I've got some watercolour cardstock in the middle. I've already cut it down to size. Now these are, if I remember rightly, 2 3/4 by 5 3/4 inside. So literally 3 by 6. It's to fit through your smaller machine. So the Mini, the Gemini Mini, I forgot all about that. We've had that on the show, haven't we? Yeah, forgot all about that. But Actually, the deals will still be live. So if you do want your Gemini Mini, perfect opportunity. And the free bag thrown in there as well, which I just think is brilliant. So like I said, I've taken both, and I've got my butterfly, my lovely floral butterfly, and I've also got the country wildflower. But I'm placing this through my Gemini, I said Gemini Junior, my large Gemini. I've got them both out on counter today. I'm being a bit greedy. I want to be able to switch between the two, so that's why I put them both out there. But I'm just going to run this through, and I'm going to keep this first one really, really quite simple. Oh, can you see that embossing on there? Absolutely fabulous. I'm going to pick it out a little bit more though with the use of some inks. Oh, that flowers, that country wildflower. Is it country wildflowers? Is that the right name I'm giving it? Am I giving it a new name, Laura? Country wildflowers. Yes, it is. It's right. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to take first of all one of our water reactive. I'm just going to give this a little light background colour. So let me pop a little bit onto there. Oops, that's not pink tulip. That's plum jam. Tell you what, we'll get a little change up. Somebody's been mixing the lids up, Joe. And oh, now it's really dark. Oh, I say, actually, I'm quite happy. I like that. It's quite nice. Oh, I like. Yes, very nice. So you see little accidents that happen. Don't really matter, does it? It don't matter at all. So again, just taking that across. In fact, that's enough. I don't need to put any more on than that. Absolutely fabulous. But look how gorgeous, if I take that in close, how beautiful that embossing folder is. It is gorgeous. I need to make sure though that I put that back, because I think there may be a pink tulip somewhere with a plum jam top of it. Right, let me just grab a little bit of white just to wipe that up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the quick drying inks. Let's just make sure I've got the right colours underneath, Joe. Don't trust anybody in this building right now with this because they could be absolutely anywhere. Pink tulip, yep. So what I'm going to do is, use pink tulip, pop a little bit down on there, because although it is quick drying, if you pop it onto your mat, don't forget it is water based, so you can pick it up with some water. Now I've got the water brush from Spectrum Noir, and I'm just highlighting little areas like this. So again, just taking that over, just think it's fabulous. So although it's quick drying, when it hits the paper and it dries instantly within seconds, because it is water based, you can use it like this as well. Very versatile ink pad, as I'm sure you did you say that Leanne had done a masterclass? Very posh word there, Joe. Masterclass. That Leanne did a masterclass with the ink pads.
She did indeed.
Absolutely fab. So you'll see there's lots of different ways that you're going to be able to use these.
Monday, I believe, Debbie.
Was
so
it?
You'll be able to go back and catch that on the Crafters TV or over on the Crafts Companion website. So do check it out there.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, now see, I'm thinking that was yellow. That's not yellow. That's my straw bale. Let me get my straw bale onto there. Pick some of that up. Let me just make that little bit out there. There we go. We're going to pick this up and we're going to give these nice bright colours as well. These are the kind of things that you can do with these. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to just take pick a few of these flowers out. In fact, I'll run quite a few over there. Look, I get lost when I'm colouring, Joe. What did I say to you yesterday?
Well,
I stop talking when I'm colouring. I get a little bit lost in my own little world.
Cliff, you're in Unit 3 at the studio, so just I'll keep you right, don't you worry.
Thank you very much, because I need to, because I literally, when I start colouring, that's it. I disappear into a little world of my own. So again, I'm just going to pick up.
You're in Debbie Land.
I am in Debbie Land, yeah.
It is in Debbie Land.
Hey, it's not bad being in Debbie Land.
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Is it busy?
It's always busy. And sometimes it doesn't switch off. I try to make it switch off, but you can be like, it's like anybody. You talk to yourself for hours on end, can't you? Anybody sit in the craft room and talk? Right, let's have a look. So we're going to just take that up there. That's perfect. Again, it's just a different way of using your inks. You can do this with your water reactive inks as well. You could take your sparkle pens, Joe, get your sparkle pens out. I know you love a little bit of sparkle.
Oh, I do love a bit of sparkle.
Absolutely, so you could do that as well, but there's just, these are just crying out to be coloured in, coloured up, but once they've got that lovely embossed feature, and I'm just going pink and, I'm going pink, I was choosing different colours, but I think I'm just going to stick with this pink and lemon feel. I think very nice and bright, and it'll go lovely with that plum jam as well, the background that I've got. But again, look how beautiful this is. It's such a gorgeous, detailed, embossing folder. It's absolutely beautiful. So again, let's go. Oh, I need a little bit of green. Let me just pop that on there. Parakeet will have to do. Parakeet will do. So I'll put a little bit down there. Oh, perhaps I'll read a bit too. Just shows you how juicy these ink pads though are.
Juicy.
Juicy ink pads. Let me just give that a little bit of a water down. Oh, I've mixed my own green, Joe. I forgot I've got my lemon there, so I'm all right.
You do your own things. You make your own.
I'm
greens.
making my own colours now. Look at me. Look at me getting all crafty.
Someone saying, Helen saying, do we need a code for the extra 5% or does it come off automatically? Automatically comes off at checkout. Don't you worry about that. Robbie saying, I've not thought about colouring like this with my quick dry ink pads. Christine saying how much she loves the embossing folders, especially the 3D ones that we have. Sarah's watching. You better be on her
The
best
boss
behaviour.
is watching. Hiya, boss.
The boss is watching. Hello. I'm looking forward to being back here with Sarah this evening from 7 till 9. Shadar is saying, Joe, did I miss something when I got my coffee? Is there an extra 20% off? That is 5% extra. If you're a Club Inspire member, whatever your Club Inspire discount is, you will get an extra 5% off. So if you normally get 5, you'll get 10. If you usually get 10, you'll get 15, etc, etc, etc. So it's a great time to shop. Liz says she's working at the moment. She's got one eye on Crafters TV, but what to choose? I know it really is a dilemma, Liz, isn't it? Debbie's saying she's trying to pull herself away to go off to work for the day. Robbie's saying how much she loves the butterfly die box. It's adorable.
It is
and
beautiful.
Loads of you just saying. Jeffrey's saying, Joe, do you have any purple outfits? I don't, you know. I can't say I have any purple outfits.
We might have to get you some, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really recall seeing a lot of purple for guys. Do you, Debbie?
Absolutely. Do you know, I find hard to find purple for women, let alone for guys.
Craig
manages it. I don't know where he gets them from, though, Joe.
He's got a shirt that makes him look like a stamping platform.
Yes,
he has.
Yes, he has.
I have to ask him where he got that from, and I'll report back to you and let you know. That looks wonderful, Debbie.
I know. I've just been having a little play, Joe, while you're busy talking there. I'm just going to wipe that up, though. It's sacrilege to wipe that up. I should have used it for a background there. But that's just part of that. And I mean, that's one way you can use it. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit because I want to show you some other elements. And then we might put that together because what I was thinking, Joe, yeah, that's what I was thinking. This is where I'm going with it. But I need that to dry first. Otherwise, I'm going to end up ruining all my beautiful thing. However, we'll come back to that in a moment because what I want to show you now is these... double-sided dies. Let's just have a little nod to the fantastic technology that we have when it comes to double-sided dies. Absolutely amazes me every single time I say this out loud. One die, one pass, but it cuts two different patterns. Now, you are going to need with this, let me just grab mine out. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? I had them out to one side. I put them to one side, Joe. Every single... right in front of me. So you're going to need the double-sided, special designed cutting plates for double-sided dies. Now they come in a pack of 2, so you only have to buy the one, and we also have them in the junior size as well. Now these are specially designed, they're super tough to withstand the pressure when you're using the double-sided dies through your Gemini. They're there to withstand that pressure because they're cutting on both sides at the same time. Absolutely phenomenal way of doing it. Now I'm going to use my large one because I have taken some of that glorious, can we just take a minute, just a minute, this paper, and I say paper, Centura pearl card and paper. Look how beautiful those colours are. I've actually chosen those top 2 colours, Joe, the lemon and the green, but look at that peach. I say peach. What would you call that, Joe?
Tangerine.
Tangerine. It's almost like your top.
It's exactly the same.
It is. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's all the Centura pearl, and then you've got these beautiful papers which are perfect for. Oh, look at that one! Yeah, I get a little bit carried away when it comes to paper and card, but absolutely phenomenal cardstock there. Absolutely beautiful, and I cannot get over, Joe. I thought it was one for £10, but you're telling me it's
two for £10.
Two lots of this for £10.
Two for £10 or $16 when you get them together, or you can get them for $5.99 or $9.99 each. Sorry. So yeah, loads of different ways of getting those, but they are lovely, bright pop of colour, perfect for summer.
And this is what I'm using. So I've taken some of that beautiful, gorgeous, I say lemon. It's, oh, look at that. It's like a citrusy, beautiful. It's like, do you know what colour it reminds me of in the Spectrum Noir range? It's lemon tonic. It looks like lemon tonic. That's what it looks like. So I've taken this piece of cardstock, and what I'm going to do is, let me just, so I'm going to have that on the outside here. So if you think about this now, I've got my cutting plate. I've got my specially toughened plate there. I'm going to pop this down on. Now I want to sandwich this in, so let me think. I'm going to pop that one down because I want that to be staying within my cardstock. So I'm going to place that down. I need some, yeah, you need a little bit of tape, Debs, a little bit of tape, because I love these. They're the edgeable design, which means they go on the edge of a card, and that's exactly what I'm doing with this one. I'm going on the edge of the cardstock. So let me just remove that one, and you can see on here there's a little cutting line just at the top, but when you've got on the other side is the other design, and we'll show you in a moment when we die cut this. So again, just place that tape in the area what's not cutting, and then I've taken a piece of the gorgeous, when I say green, it's like a pistachio green, that, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. So again, just pop that down over the top. And then if you do want to tape it down, just tape over the top of your cardstock. However, I'm just going to place on the top my other cutting plate, and then the specially designed cutting plate that I've decided dies, and then the last cutting plate that goes on the Gemini. And I'm going to run that through. There we go. Just run that through, let it feed through your Gemini. Your Gemini's going to do all the hard work. We've not even covered the stamp, and we've not even covered the kaleidoscope of butterflies yet. This is a fantastic, amazing, I know what Sarah's going to say when she sees it. She'll be like, Joe, what have you been doing? Have you been putting your deals together without a knowledge? Because it's a fabulous, fabulous deal. Now then, I can see that it's just missed a tiny little bit there. So what I'm going to add in, and this sometimes you need to just bring in another plate. So let me just see if I've got a plate down here, Joe. Just give me a second while I find it. What's happened to metal plates down here?
What you're after?
No, there is. Oh, I found it. No, it's not. That's the plastic
She's just in the basement, Debbie, isn't it?
I am. I'm back down. You'll have to excuse me.
It's like
I'm
that
just down
sketch,
here.
isn't it? Is it Little Britain where it's like, Margaret?
Joe, see if you can find some comments while I find this plate.
Loads of you saying hello. Susan says, good morning, Joe and Debbie. Just breaking dawn here in Florida. I hope Dawn doesn't mind. You've also got Suzette saying the Centura Pearl is absolutely beautiful. Did anyone... Now, if the foil dies collection comes to Germany, I mean the one with the star, the flower in the fireworks style. Oh, I'm not sure. Are you, Debbie?
Oh, I'm not sure on that one, Joe.
Loads of you loving the shows. Let me know what you're going for. Also, let me know if you've gone for that mystery bag, because both mystery bags are very busy. I'll give you a reminder of the Christmas one in just a moment. Let me know if you've got it and it's been delivered, what you thought about it. No spoilers, don't let anyone know what's in it, precisely, but just let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and I'm monitoring those comments over on the Crafters TV Facebook page, so make sure you pop across there and say hello. Now,
I found my plate, Joe.
Fabulous.
It's here.
Where was it?
So it was stuck between two magnetic ones. I keep forgetting it's a metal shim. I keep forgetting magnets stick to it. So what I'm just going to show you is that sometimes you may need to add an extra plate. So you still do the combination with the two plates sandwiched in between the two specially designed cutting plates. And then I'm just going to pop that on the top. I just need an extra little bit of a shim in there and then run that through again. So let's just pop that through the Gemini. Hopefully now this will have sorted itself out and rectified it, but sometimes you just need to add a little bit extra, another shim in there to give it that extra little bit of oomph. because don't forget we haven't got the plastic shim in there or the magnetic shim in there, so you just need to remember that when you are doing it. But you'll know with your own machine, that's perfect, absolutely fine now. So, oh, I nearly swallowed my own hair then, Joe. Did you see me suck it in?
No.
It like sucked back up. I took a deep breath and it just went whoosh, straight into my mouth. It's feeding myself my own hair. I know I haven't had any breakfast like, but that's one way.
I know it's lunchtime, Debbie, but wow.
Can you imagine eating your own airball sandwich? Oh no, oh no. Now I'm just going to show you. Oh look, let's just take that little bit out and let me grab pokey tool. So I'm just going to poke out all my little bits that need to be out. Well, in fact, tell you what, I'll turn it over because that colour is so glorious. It's blinding me. It's absolutely beautiful. So again, oh, look how gorgeous that is. What that has actually done is cut on the edge of my card. So you can see it's cut the edge there. Absolutely beautiful. But what it's also done in that same pass has cut the other pattern. Now, a little top tip that I'm going to give you, please, whatever you do not take, because we've all done it, we all do it in pass where you bang your die onto the side sometimes to release. Please don't do it because there's little release holes to be able to push things out. So just press through the release hole and that will release that for you. Now I'm just going to do a bit of poking, Joe. Have you got a couple of seconds there? Comments there?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just take you through the mystery bag again really quickly. I can see Laura in Stamford is watching. Good morning, Laura. Now let me just take you back through that mystery bag that you're getting. Now we bought these to you last week and they were so popular that we really wanted to bring them back. So if you missed out on these last week, this is your chance. If you got these last week, they are the same configuration as before. So obviously if you're ordering multiples of these, which a lot of you did, you may get some crossover between them. However, let me show you what you've got in here because they are jam-packed full of amazing Christmas goodies. So what you've got here is one of our layering stamps. Now this one is the winter pine. It could be any of our Christmas layering stamps that you get included. And these are great because it's like having 4 stamp sets in one, depending on how you layer these up. Now you've got that included. You're also going to get as well, let's pop that. Bing! We need a little sound effect, don't we? That's gone in the bag. So you're also going to get one of our beautiful creator card concept dies. Now just this and the layering stamp, you've paid for the £30 that you're paying, or the $30. That's where the value is. Now these are great because you can create scenes. You've got full instructions on how to do that in the back. That's going into the bag. Bing! I'll do my own sound effects, don't worry. I've also got here a creator card. Now creator cards are wonderful because what it means is they're a one-pass wonder. If you're batch making, as so many of you do at Christmas, these are going to allow you to do that beautifully. Bing! The next one we've got is the wrap die. Now you'll get one of our festive wrap dies. And these are great because these will go around gifts, they can go around bottles, around presents. You can actually put these around your cards as little belly bands as well. That's going in. Bing! There you go. We're going to give you another creator card. This time it is the Yuletide Adornments. The great thing about our creator card dies as well is that we've separated the detail and the cutting edge, but we've also then separated the cutting edge into 2, and that gives you the most amount of options, the most amount of craftability, which is what we want you to have. Bing! That one's going in. Now, you've also got more dies. So these would be great for making window displays. Cut these out of tissue paper and parchment and vellum, or you can make decorations with those as well. In they go. Bing! You've then got another creator card die. This time it is the Christmas foliage, or foliage if you're very posh, but that is also going in. Bing! You get all of that for £30 or $30. It's £100. It's over £100, over $100 worth of value. Now we've got the Christmas one. There's also the mixed media one as well, but the mixed media goodies are so top secret, I can't even tell you. I can tell you're going to get things like rice paper, stencils, paint, all of those kind of good mucky stuff that we love about mixed media, things like your paste as well. If you want to upcycle furniture, if you want to make home decor, you'll love the mixed media one. Exactly the same as your Christmas one, £30 or $30 for £100 or $100 worth of value. How are you getting on over there, Debbie?
I'm all right, Joe. I'm all ready for you. I'm all ready. I'm just getting a few things out of my bag because I've got my bits all poked out. Well, everyone who knows me knows I'm not a lover of poking little bits out of dies. Some people find it therapeutic. I don't. But you've got it all out there now. So what I'm going to do is I've taken another piece of that gorgeous green and laid that on the inside. And this is a 6x6 card, should you be wondering what size it is. But what I'm going to do now is pop that over the top there to create that beautiful look in one. I just think they're absolutely fabulous. Now I'm using my dotty tape pen, but you could use tacky glue that's in your fine tip applicator if that's what you want to do. I'm just using the dotty tape pen just because I find it so easy to use to do this bit, and it doesn't show any of those glue bits. Now you can see that this fits over beautifully, and you're just going to line that up. There we go, and that just fits over there beautifully. I just want to show you that gorgeous design. But can you see those beautiful butterflies, the dancing butterflies? And then I'm just needing a little bit extra, so I'm going to use this gorgeous colour again. Let's grab a little bit of, we'll use all-purpose glue for this one. So I've taken a little strip and I'm going to pop that just onto the front panel there. But it's kind of missing something again, Joe. So what have I got in this lovely collection? I've got the kaleidoscope of butterflies, and I think what I'm going to do now is take some back of this gorgeous yellow. Let's move that to one side for a second. I'm going to place this onto my Gemini. Cut that down, Debbie, that's a bit wasteful. Let's not be wasteful. Let's just cut a little bit off there, and I'm just using 2 of the butterflies there. Just pop those on the top. Thin metal die plate, so it is the plastic shim, magnetic shim, and the other cutting plate just over the top. Let's pop that through your Gemini. Oh, I didn't tape it down, Joe. I hope those butterflies haven't flown and moved.
Oh, they might have.
You know
those
what I like?
schmetterlings might have spread their wings. I looked at what they were in Spanish earlier as well, because I know they are papillon in French.
Papillon.
It's mariposas in Spanish as well. A lot of you are asking about how to get crafts inspiration. 25 is in this show. If you want to subscribe, I do believe in the US it is exclusive to HSN. I will double check. But if you are in the UK, or you're in the US, you can still grab number 25 right now. I have it on the show. It's very, very busy. I'll take you through what's in it in just a few minutes time. And I'm guessing, Debbie, with these schmetterlings, can you use them, can you layer these ones up?
You can do. I was just thinking the same. I'm just thinking how nice would they look with another layer of green over the top. However, I know I've spent quite a bit of time on this demos, so I'll be getting shouted at because we do need to try and cover as much as we possibly can. Our lovely Sarah's going to be on later on tonight, and I know that she'll have got lots of different other things planned to show you, lots of different demos, so I don't think there'll be any repeat of any demos whatsoever. But I'm just going to poke out the rest of that. What I love about these kaleidoscope of butterflies, Joe, is that they've got like a little skeleton part to it, so it means that you can just stick that down if you want to onto your cardstock, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a bit of tape. Let's get a little bit of tape. I'm going to just pop it into the middle there and just pop that on. Just think these are absolutely beautiful. You've got that ability to be able to lift off the wing, which I think is absolutely gorgeous and a lovely idea. And if you don't want that skeleton part, Joe, very easy. You just take it off. But look how beautiful that cardstock is. Let's go close up there. So you've got that gorgeous cardstock. I still can't get over that price. It's incredible. We've used the double-sided dies, and we've also used just 2 of the kaleidoscope of butterflies, which you get in a pack of 3. I've not even touched on these beautiful stamps. We've got a set of gorgeous stamps. Again, 3 beautiful butterflies in size and some sentiments on there. That is just the butterfly collection. There are all the others. So Joe, can you just recap on those other collections that we have?
Yes, so a few different ways of getting these, so loads of different ways of grabbing them. There's 3 different collections for you, so I'll just start with the butterflies that you've just seen. Now the double-sided dies alone are £12.99, so you think you're paying, what, in the UK you're paying £7 for all of the other wonderful stuff that you're getting included. So there is your butterflies. You've then got here your butterflies too, so you can see all 3 of your kaleidoscopes there. Great use individually, wonderful if you want to layer them up, great to add texture. Get your chunky glue, as Debbie calls it, involved with those ones as well. You're going to love them. You've then got an embossing folder as well. It's this beautiful butterfly embossing folder, which Debbie added some colour to. And you're also getting in there as well Butterfly Wishes, which is a unmounted rubber stamp set. You've got some really nice big statement stamps in there you can colour. You've got some embellishment, you've got some sentiments in there as well. It's a really comprehensive collection for £20 or $30. The next one that we've got for you is the floral collection. So with this one, you've got this beautiful floral double-sided die. Again, the double-sided die should be £12.99 in the UK, so you're only paying £7 for everything else that you've got. You're also then going to get this one, floral arrangement. I love this die because paper piece back together, it's gorgeous. Get your stained glass window techniques in there, it's perfect for that too. You're also then going to get dainty florals as the rubber stamp, which is gorgeous, and Country Wild Flowers is the embossing folder. All of that coming your way, £20 or $30. There's one last collection for you, which is this one just here. Now in here what you've got is the beautiful, I think this is my favourite double-sided die that we bring to you, you know. It is the Lily Border. It is just wonderful. It's like, I don't know, it's got a sort of stately home, Tudor-esque almost element to it, as well as having those lovely lilies. So you've got that one included. You've also then got the Lily Border as well, which is wonderful. And this is great. You can use this as a stencil and get some really beautiful effects when you ink and spritz through that. You're also going to get in here too French Lace, which is your rubber stamps, and these are wonderful. Again, great for getting your colouring mediums involved. And you're going to get as well the Geometric Diamonds embossing folder. Now they're £20 each, but what we wanted to do was something special for all of you that wanted to get all of it, because I know so many of you will be buying all three of those collections. So what we've done is if you get all of them together on this item just here, we'll take an extra £10 or an extra $10 off, which is brilliant. So £50 gets you everything I've just shown you, or $80 gets you absolutely everything I've just shown you. Now, storage, large storage. So the large storage folder is always so busy when we bring these to you. And in this deal, what you're getting is not just a large storage, you're also going to get one of the magnetic inserts in there as well. $19.99, $24.95. You are loving this. It's very, very busy. Remember, this is just the preview. This is just us looking ahead to our 2-hour extravaganza this evening, which is your main event with Cartload. This is the amuse-bouche, the saucisson. I can't think of any other words that eloquently say what I'm trying to say, so I'm going to move on. Nature's Garden. Let's have a little look at this. Really, really popular. Now, Nature's Garden is one of the most popular ranges we've brought to you. This particular set, this is your, sadly, and it does make me sad, because it's, you know, we do need to retire things to make way for other things, but this is really your last call on this, guys. I know you might have seen this a fair bit over the last sort of 4 or 5 months or so. However, it's your last chance to get it. So if you want to go for this in this collection, you're going to get the signpost, which is wonderful. And you think about adding name plaques and tags onto there. Great for scrapbook pages too. You're going to get the Nature's Vine as well. Great for flourishes. Now, flourishes are great because you can build those up and make corners. You can build those up and make wreaths or frames out of them as well. So lots you can do with them. I think sometimes you look at a die like that and think, oh, how am I going to use it? But really, when you start to piece it together, multi-cut it in lots of different mediums and lots of different colours, and you'll see what you can do with that. This one is gorgeous as well. It's the edgeable. So it is the flower bed edge that you've got just here. Again, beautiful. Great to use on top of your cards, wonderful on your easel cards. Again, loads you'll do with that one. And one of my, I couldn't believe these. I remember the first time I ever brought these to you, before I even worked here at Crafts Companion, first time I saw a cut and emboss folder, I was like, hang on a minute. Are you kidding me? It cuts and embosses at the same time. I was blown away. So of course, as an embossing folder would, it's going to give you all of that beautiful embossed or debossed detail there. But what it also does is cuts this centered panel out. Now, you don't need to use it as a frame. Nothing to stop you snipping into this using different elements of it. All 4 elements there though, £22 or $23, which is really fantastic value for money. You're saving 40%. Now, Debbie, I know how much you love the Nature's Garden. It's been so popular, this collection. It's almost a bit sad to see them go, don't you think?
And it is sad to see a collection go. It's like you said, Joe, we can't keep things forever, and we're moving. We're a fast-paced company. We move and we're developing new things, new technology. You just saw me use double-sided dies. There's so many different things that are coming that we have to say goodbye to some of our things. Now, this one was one of my favourites. I absolutely loved it. Was gutted that I never got a show with it, so I went and bought the whole collection next door at the store when I was there a few months ago, because I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and it's got a few of my favourite elements in this collection. We have that beautiful cut and emboss folder. Always wows me, a cut and emboss folder. The fact that you can cut and emboss in the same time, it's amazing. It really is. So with that said, that's what I'm going to start with. I'm also going to use the signpost as well. And I'm actually going to show you how to use that flower edge border as an edgeable as well. And that's not even including the vines, because the vines are in there. But what I've done is I've taken a piece of craft card for this particular demo. And I have, in fact, I'll tell you what I've done. I've scored it to 10 by 7 and scored down the middle to create my 5 by 7 card, because this is a 5 by 7 folder. Now when you get this at home, and I'll just open it up so you can see this, so you can see it quite clearly. You can see you've got all your beautiful embossed detail here. Now on this side, this white bit here, please don't get your poker tool and try and poke it out thinking it's a piece of card. It isn't. It's a piece of sponge to help the die cut release. So if that makes sense, it will die cut and emboss at the same time, but it just needs that little bit of sponge in there. So please do leave that in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut this through the front of a card. Now, when you're cutting through the front of the card, just remember that your die needs to be cutting down into that. If you was to place it the other way around, you'll end up with a die cut bottom, and that's the last thing we want. So just pop that in there. It's a good job you can't see what Joe's doing. But you've just popped that into the middle of the cardstock, and then I'm going to run this through. Now normally on a cut and emboss folder, it is just normally your 2 clear cutting plates, but I'm going to give it an extra little bit of crunch. Oh Joe, me and my metal trims today. There we go, I found it. I'm going to pop that into the middle just to give it that extra little bit of crunch. So let's run that through our Gemini. Absolutely one pass wonder these are. They're fabulous. So I'm going to run that through, and then I'm going to show you we can highlight a bit of that beautiful embossed detail. So let's just take those off, pop that down for a second. It's down there. And then when you take that off, you've got that beautiful cut straight away, and then all that gorgeous embossed detail. Now I'm just going to trim off a little bit at the bottom. Let me grab my guillotine for a second. Just want to trim that off. There we go. Let's take that down. Fabulous. Happy with that one now. Not that I'm a perfectionist or anything, Joe, but I like things to just be more on an even keel, but you can see how beautiful that design is. Now I'm just going to lift that off for a second, and I'm going to bring in a little bit of one of our water reactive ink pads and one of our dabbers, and I'm just going to highlight lightly over the top of that craft card. I think I can say it now. I used to not be able to say this. Me and Craig joke. I used to call it Freya Brown, and then Leanne said to me, Debbie, do you remember that character in Robin Hood? Is it Friar Tuck? And that's how I remember it, Friar Brown. I have to try and think of these easier ways to do and remember things. This is the thing I'm telling myself all the time. Now you can see that beautiful detail there, that lovely embossed detail. If you want, like you saw me do with that first embossing folder, you could take your inks and you could literally colour this all in. You could do this in black. I've got some gorgeous samples in a moment and I'll show you. You could cut it into black and then use your gilding wax. And I've fetched one of these in. I didn't realise, Laura's just telling me in my lovely ear, that we've got 25% off gilding waxes today. This is the Pebeo gilding wax. You'll see many of us crafty guests up here use this. It's just a gorgeous gilding wax. And our Sarah absolutely adores it. It just turns, it's just phenomenal. And it's not just for card making, it's perfect for lots of things like your home decor projects, your mixed media, which I believe we still have a mixed media bundle. That would look fabulous with, Pebeo would look brilliant using it with your mixed media as well. So again, I'm just running a little bit across there just to highlight and pick up some of that beautiful embossed detail. In fact, Debbie, stop being so light with it. Get a nice bit on there. There we go. Let's get quite a bit down at the bottom. Absolutely beautiful. And again, it just gives a really lovely shimmery finish to the card. So that's that little bit done. Let me just move that out of the way. We've also got, and I'm going to place in the background there, some of that beautiful cardstock again. See, that's that gorgeous green again, Joe. Absolutely beautiful. So let me get that in there while I'm getting busy for the while I'm going to prep up the rest, because I'm going to show you that beautiful signpost as well. But let's pop that into there and get that all ready. But that green is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to give that an extra little score just down there to keep that nice and crisp, a nice burnish. There we go. So I'm going to keep that there for a second. What I'm now going to do is bring in that beautiful signpost. Here it is, Debbie. We've got the signpost, and again, a gorgeous little die that you're going to be able to use. It is absolutely beautiful, this one. Again, I'm taking some craft card. Oh, I've just seen that my sellotape is still stuck to the back. Me and sellotape. Do you know how Joe was saying earlier that he has a bit of a problem with the tag? Is it the tag card? Joe, I can't even speak today. I don't know what's wrong with my words today. They've just disappeared. What did you have trouble with earlier? I have the same problem with this sticky tape at the back of my die.
I have problem just getting up in the morning. That's what I have. Well, I could just stay in bed all day. That's my problem, Debbie. Not hanging around though is this cardstock. I need to let you know this is not just Crafters TV product that we've got for you. Not just stock just for our show. This is stock also across our whole website that has been launched, because this is a brand new product today. However, of all of that product, I'm hearing that over 15% of the stock has already gone. This is just our preview, and we had a colossal, and when I say colossal, I mean colossal amount of stock of this product, because we expect to have this on our website for weeks, if not months. So already 15% of that has gone, so it gives you an idea of how busy we are. So you're getting the cards, you're also getting the papers, some of them coated, some of them uncoated, some pearl, some matte, some of them have got almost like a little bit of some of them are like almost like a mulberry paper. They've got that real organic feel to them as well. So really, really gorgeous. Definitely grab those. If you want to get them, two packs, you can get the whole thing twice, which is fabulous, for £10 or for $16, or you can get them individually as well. But they are going very, very quickly, as are both of the mystery bags. Remember, we've got the Christmas mystery bag, we've got that mixed media mystery bag too. We bought the ones back from last week because we know so many of you had missed out on them, so do not miss out on those. Back to you, Debbie.
Right, so while you were busy talking, Joe, I've actually die cut the signpost out. However, it's got a beautiful embossed feature on this, so I just want to give it a little bit of an embossing as well. So I'm going to bring on my embossing mat. I've taken my magnetic shim out and I'm just going to pop that through. Oh, I'm spinning today. What's going off here? Let's make sure I've got that bit right. Yep, there we go. And pop that on. And let's just bring that through my Gemini as well. Debbie, get your plate straightened up, girl. What's up with you? Let's pop that through there. And that just emboss, it's got a beautiful embossing detail of that lovely wood grain. And again, take your inks over the top and you'll get a lovely effect as well. So let's just put, where's it gone? Oh, it's left behind. It was left behind on my plate. I'm thinking, where's my piece of cardstock gone? It had disappeared out of my die. But you can see that beautiful embossed detail on that lovely signpost. I just think, do you know, this, not just for card making, again, lots of things like your scrapbooking, when you want to scrapbook things, do you know, little things like this, pop a little name on the back there and you can use that into home deco, into scrapbooking, into card making. But I just think it is a beautiful signpost, really gorgeous little size. I've just found a little fairy, because I thought that looked really nice and really apt just over the top of it. Just pop that on there. But again, really lovely. I just think it's fab. Oops, upside down, Debbie. Just pop that in. And don't forget, like I said, you could pop somebody's name in there if you wanted. You could put any sentiment you want on back of there. What I'm just going to do now is just add that to the back. Let me grab a bit of tape. Let's pop some tape. I do indeed. Of course. Of course, Joe. Let's just pop that to the back there and just have that stick in there. But again, just showing you one way of being able to use the embossing folder with that beautiful little signpost again. Just really quick and easy. Bit of gilding wax, bit of ink as well. Absolutely beautiful. Do you want to see the beautiful border. Let's get it right. Flower, bed, edge. And I'm just going to show you. I've taken a piece of that beautiful cardstock again, and do you know what? I'm going to use this one. Oh, look how gorgeous that is. So again, I've just done a tiny little piece here, and this is using that gorgeous paper, Joe, again from that paper pad. Look, Joe, me and sellotape today. It's just
what you like.
Honestly, it's just decided it wants to stay on my dies.
Sonia says she has the folders. They are amazing.
They are, yeah.
Susan saying you two are the best. Robbie's asking how many sheets are in the cardstock. There's 100 sheets total within the cardstock in each pack. So you're getting 2 packs. It's a mix of papers and cards. So yeah, you'll get 200 total when you go for the buy 2 for £10 or $16.
Joe.
Yeah, it's great value, isn't it?
What an amazing deal that really truly is. Now I've just taken this. This is a beautiful edgeable, so it's that same concept where the outside cutting line goes all the way along the top and stops here. So it means that you can create these beautiful on the top of your card. I've said before, on the diagonal part of the card, you can go on the side of your card. There's so many ways that you're going to be able to use an edgeable. It is fabulous. Don't forget to check the masterclass that our Sarah did using edgeable dies to show you all the different ways that you can do them. Absolutely fabulous. And there's no exception why you wouldn't be able to do it with this one as well, because it is an edgeable die. Brilliant, brilliant, gorgeous design at a fabulous price with the rest of these lovely things from the Fairy Garden range, one of my favourite ranges. But again, let's just take that off carefully, Debbie, carefully does it. Where's the pokey tool gone? Let's just lift that off for a second. And again, just take your tape, release your die, and you've got that gorgeous edgeable there just on the top of your card. Let's bring that out a little bit. Let's move that so that you can see now how beautiful that cuts on the top edge of your cardstock. Again, look how gorgeous that colour is. Absolutely fabulous. And then you could decorate that up. Little name places at kiddie parties and things like that, when we can all go back to having them. Just a fabulous idea, and just one way of using this wonderful collection.
Absolutely. Let me just recap exactly what you're getting included there. This is the last call for this collection. So you're getting the signpost, as you can see just here. You're also going to get the Fairy Garden flower bed, which we've got there. You've then got here, this is the nature. Oh, it was the Nature's Vine. Let me just grab that. Do bear with. Oh, it's a long way down there. You've got the Nature's Vine. Now the great thing about these are, it looks just like a flourish, and I get that, but you can build them up into corners, use them for borders, make wreaths, make frames out of them by multi-cutting them. And also then you're going to get the cut and emboss folder as well. This one being the Make-A-Wish cut and emboss folder. All of that for £25. That's over 35% that you're saving there on that collection, which is just fantastic. So do get that into your basket. Now, I've got an 8x8 paper pad for you. This one is the Snowy Christmas. Now, what we've done is, for this Cartload, is we've brought back some of the best of craft faults for you. So all of the most popular items, we just cherry pick them out and pop them into Cartload, giving you another chance to grab them. So £6.49 to get this, and it is fabulous. You've got 50 sheets here. It's double-sided and it's 8x8, so it's a really popular size. You've got lovely, lovely designs in here. It's got a bit of a Christmas feel, but it's not overly Christmas. It's very, I said it's very Ice Queen, isn't it? It's very Ice Princess. Reminds me a bit of maybe something like Frozen. Then you've got there, so that's there, 50 sheets for you, £6.49, £7.97. A lot of you multi-ordering that one, I'm hearing. Now, remember Crafter's Inspiration. This one is number 25. So it's fair. Are we on 26 or 27 at the moment?
26.
We're on 26, aren't we? So this was a fairly recent one. Remember in here what you're getting that Spectrum Noir project book. You're also going to get the dies, you're going to get the stamps in here, you're going to get the DVD or CD-ROM with all the over 700 printable elements, as well as the magazine, which has 75 projects jam-packed full of inspiration, is what that is. So do make sure you get that. £4.99 or $9.99. Now, loads of you are still chattering away over on Facebook, which I absolutely love. Shell saying she's got the whole collection of Fairy Garden, absolutely loves and cuts first time, which is really important. Now, as much as we love chatting to you over on Facebook, if you want to watch and shop at the same time, it's easy. Here's all the details. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. No idea who that bloke is. Sabina from Germany saying hello. You do wonderful things. You always want to start working straight away. Well, that's what we do. We're here to inspire you to create every day. Sonia, her phone died, and I hope it wasn't, not for good, just the battery. But she's back on. Calm down, everyone. Don't worry, she's back. She called herself a complete dingbat, which I don't think is a good thing. Jen's asking about the magazine in the USA. I'm going to double check it, but I believe if you want to get the magazine in the USA, grab this one now, obviously, but going forward, I believe it's from HSN. So I will double check that for you before tonight's show. I'm here with Sarah and she'll definitely know the answer to that question. Tracy's saying she's so excited for all of her orders to arrive that she has placed. So many of you will be getting things like the mystery bags from last week, which is exciting. How many of you are now waiting on your HSN orders as well? Those will be on their way at the moment. Just to give you a heads up as well, dispatch from our warehouse. I was actually there at the warehouse just yesterday. I just dropped over there to see the guys, and they're all working very safely, keeping their social distance. And dispatch from our warehouse is happening really, really quickly. I know some of you are having some inconsistencies with being able to track your parcels in the USA, and that just depends on the courier where you are, but dispatch is happening really, really quickly, and the majority of you are getting your parcels in record time, which is fantastic. Now, also, Donna says, I tell you what, Donna, I'm getting all the compliments in the comments today. I absolutely love it. Donna says, have you thought about doing stand-up comedy? You come up with some quick, funny responses. Love the funny. Oh, I love you, Donna. Thank you so much for that. Do you know, I did actually write a 15-minute stand-up routine, and then I taught myself out of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, when you work on something for such a long time, and I didn't begin to. I wouldn't go as far as say I hated it, but I didn't know if it was funny or not anymore, and it stopped making me laugh, so I just stopped. But definitely, I think with things the way they are at the moment, I think a load of us are going to embrace things that we've thought about doing for such a long time.
That's so
when
true.
all this is over. So maybe it's doing some stand-up. Maybe I'll go to Newcastle or somewhere and do an open mic night or something like that. Laura's now telling me about all the possible open mic nights I go to. Wednesday nights at the Stand. At the Stand. So that's maybe where you'll see me. Anyway, I digress. Let's crack on. I've forgotten what I meant to show you now. Gemini foil stamp and die Christmas. This one just here, how fabulous, how convenient. Now I'll take you through, I think I'm right in saying there's a few different ways of you getting this. Now I'll go through for you firstly, this one, what one do you want to go through first, Laura? This one here, wonderful. I mean, it's as if we planned it, which we definitely didn't. So you've got here, these are your foil stamp die expressions Xmas collection. So here you can see what you've got. So this is what it's going to look like when you foil into it. I love that it sort of indents slightly, embosses. Or is that an emboss or a deboss when it's pushed in, Debbie?
Pushed in is deboss.
Deboss.
Pushed in. Wait a minute. Emboss is up. Deboss pushed in, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Deboss, down for deboss. Wonderful.
That's it.
So you've got that, but then also look at what you've got with the waist there as well. So getting something equally as effective. I think Christmas really lends itself to foiling. You've got Believe here in the magic. And again, what I love about this is you've got a really fancy font, but it's very, very legible. And when it's foiled, it's just a real touch of elegance. And then you've also got season's greetings as well. Buy 2, get 1 free there. $15.98 to get 3 foil stamp dies is really, really great value for money. Right, next one, we're going to go to the borders and corners, and you've got a few different options in here. So this is the Leon that's been used here. Now in each one, you're not just getting the border, you are getting the corner as well. Let me show you what I mean by that. Let me just bring the Leon in. So this is the border, but can you see you've also got the corner there as well. So you're going to be able to create beautiful, beautiful frames of all different shapes and sizes using these. So that's the Leon. You've also got in here as well the Biarritz, as you can see here. This one's used both the corners and the border there too. And when it catches the light, it just gives it, I just love. I went to a restaurant recently, an Asian restaurant, and their menu had a bit of foiling in it. I was giddy. I was so excited by a bit of foiling. And didn't know I could get so excited about foiling, but it really does lift your project beautifully. So you can see that one there is your Provence border and corner that you've got there. Now the radiating ones that we've got for you, so I'll just bring these in for you so you can see. So these ones here, this one is, I thought it was upside down for a moment, but it's not, thankfully. This one is just for you. Now these are our stamp and cut dies, and what that actually means is, it means that you've got one foil stamp die that's going to do the foiling for you, and then you've got the corresponding die which is then going to cut it out for you. I am ready. You've then got Superstar. This is what I'd give to Debbie if I was going to make a foiled card. She is my superstar. And then we've also got Thank You as well, which is fantastic. So you've got that one there, $29.98. Again, buy 2 get 1 free to get you all of that. And then so you've got, of course, what we've got for you again, because we know what you like. We know about you, you know, Crafters Companion super fans out there that need to have the whole bundles of everything. So we've done a full collection, and check out the value on that full collection. You get absolutely everything that we've just shown you there, $65.94. Or if you're in the US, $86.70, which is fantastic. So really, really great value. What we're doing is we're giving you an extra £10. We're giving you an extra £10 off. However, USA people, shut the front door, put the bins out and twiddle the blinds. We're giving you an extra $40 off when you buy the collection together if you're in the US. So I mean, the saving in the US is colossal. 144 is what it should be in the US. It's down to 86.70. So make sure you grab it. Debbie, I know you adore the foil press, don't you? What is it about foiling? Why is it so special on your projects?
I just think it's got that lovely, classy, professional, beautiful look when you foil something. Not just cardstock, but you can do lots of things like leather and materials, cottons. I've seen Lizzie use where we've done it onto makeup bags. Absolutely adore foiling. It just has that little edge. It's like you said, Joe, when you went to that restaurant and you saw a bit of foiling on the menu, you get a little bit giddy because you're thinking you think it's really upmarket and really very professional looking, and that they've taken time. This is what you can do with yours, and this little machine wouldn't be without mine. Let me just tell you, this little machine is my go-to must-have machine. If I were on a desert island, the Gemini and this machine would be coming with me. That's just 2 of them. If I only had 3 choices, I'd be really stuck short because I wouldn't know what to choose. I'd want to just lift Crafters Companion, all of it, with me. I think I could get away with that as a 1. But I just want to show you how wonderful this is. And these foiling dies, the radiating foiling dies, are one of my favourites. I love the technique, and I love the what it actually does. You actually read my mind, Joe, because guess what I was choosing for you? A star, a superstar. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Now, we have got a great deal. Check yesterday's show. We've got a fabulous deal. Check the website out because we've got a phenomenal deal on the Gemini foil press at the moment. Worth checking it out. But I'm just going to show you how to use these gorgeous foiling dies, because you can always go back on that, have a little look, and there's hundreds of tutorials, not only on our Crafters companion page, but also on Craig's page, and everyone, you know, just everybody loves this foil press, so definitely go and check that out. Now I'm going to use this beautiful foil press die. Now this is the Superstar, and it's a brilliant one, this one, because not only does it foil as well, it radiates out. Joe's shown you, did you show the boards, Joe, with this one? Absolutely, so you can get the idea of what this actually does. But this has got two different parts. Well, I say two, it's got three. You've got the outside background bit, then we've given you a die so that you can actually cut this out, and then you've got the lovely sentiment. So the two pieces that you're going to use to foil, first of all, oh, me and sellotape, Joe, me and sellotape. I keep telling you, it's haunting me. It's all sticking to me today every time. I've got sellotape here, sellotape there. But I'm going to keep this little bit to one side just for a moment, and I'll show you how to use this one. So what we're looking at is what size of a die this is. You can see straight away that takes up about 2/3 of the platform. So when we're looking to foil, I'm using some black cardstock. We're going for a medium die, 15 seconds. I've set my counter to 15, just on the seconds, up to 15. I'm going to place this on, and I'm going to use my grid for this, Joe, on this one. I'm going to place that down. In fact, let's pop it over here up to the top. And I'm going to place my lovely little star down on there as well. I'm going to take my top plate, and then I'm going to pop that on the top, and then I'm going to set the start button just by pressing start, and I'm going to do the countdown. Now what that's doing is counting down, it's getting to that optimum heat that it needs underneath there as well. I've got my black cardstock already. Oops, I know what I haven't got, my foil ready. So let's cut a piece of foil out to cover that size. Oh, it's almost like you can hear a Joe, isn't it? I'm ready. Oh, does she say it a different way? I'm ready. That's it, that's the one. So it's telling us that we're all ready. I'm putting my foil pretty side down. I'm going to take a bit of black cardstock, making sure that I get this. Now this is the tricky bit. I should have used my grid. Oh, Debbie, 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 what are you like? Never mind. I'll tell you what, Joe, it won't really matter too much. Let's just pop that over the top. Let me just make sure I'm straight on there. I'm always twittering to myself, Joe. Have you ever noticed?
You what? You what?
I've twittered to myself. Do you ever notice these things? There we go. I'm happy with that one.
Isn't that a bird watcher?
A Twitter.
Oh, a Twitcher.
I twittered to myself. That's a Twitcher. Is that a Twitcher? No, that's something else.
What's a Twitcher?
A Twitcher's something else, Joe. That can't be right. So let me just put this through my Gemini Junior.
Who knows?
Sure a Twitcher's something else.
I need to just let you know, Crafters Inspiration, issue number 25. I need to give you a stock update on this. A lot of the stock here has gone. Was it a third of the stock? I was going to say a quarter. It's actually a third of the stock gone there. Also, I'll give you a reminder in a few minutes. Quarter of the stock of the card and paper, and that is a new bundle today. It's a new collection, and that is our whole site-wide stock that we're talking about there. So very, very busy on that. You've got to get that in your basket, haven't you, that cardstock, Debbie?
Oh, honestly, it's just phenomenal cardstock. This one that I've got in front of me might be just slipping into my bag later because it's just gorgeous. Absolutely fabulous. The fact that you're getting two lots. I know. But get 2 lots for £10, I still can't get over it. Now, I'm ready to do the reveal, Joe. Let's see if this is foiled beautifully. Lift it up, Debs, lift it up. Oh, dear, me and my nails. I'm not happy with these nails, Joe, whatsoever.
What's wrong with them?
What? Don't come close, don't come close. We're not even going to talk about them. Everybody who knows with the nails situation will know what we mean.
You need to get Sarah to do them for you.
I know. But look how gorgeous that foiling is. Now, you could leave it like that, Joe, if you wanted to leave it like that. However, there is another little part to it. I'm just going to move that to one side for a second because we have got the ability, ready again. We have got the ability to die cut out now that beautiful middle part, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to tape a little bit down, not with sellotape though, Debbie, with low tack tape. Let's get that on there. Let's place that over. I just think the foiling is outstanding on this. So again, I'm just going to put that on. Now I'm going to use my Gemini plates for this part. So I'm going to bring in what we would use for thin metal die, because that's exactly what that is. It's a thin metal die. So I'm going to pop that onto my plate. I'm going to pop my plastic shim over the top, magnetic shim, and then lastly, oh, do you know what? We might not need to use the metal shim because it's just a straightforward shape die. So we'll try it without. We'll go with the less pressure first. So I'm going to pop that through there. So So I've not put my magnetic shim in. I might need to put that in, but we'll have a little look when we run through there. So let's just have a look, see if that's die cut through. Oh, see, absolutely fine. Let me take my tape off. But you can see now that what that has actually done is cut through that beautiful star, and I've got the lovely little star. So do you know what that means, Joe? You could actually, if you wanted, make a little shaker card. You could do shaker, so put a little bit of acetate behind the back and pop a little shaker in and then use that. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put a shaker on, but I'm just telling you little ideas. I'm giving you little ideas here. So I've taken some of our gorgeous luxury, I was going to say mirror, but it's not mirror, it's glitter. Glitter card, Debbie, glitter card. And I'm going to just run my tape over the top there like this. Okay. Have we got any tape pens on the show today, Joe?
I believe so, yes.
I just thought you've gone really quiet then. I thought, had you nodded off?
I was having a little think.
Was you in a little world of your own then?
I try not to do it too much, but yeah, no, we do have 30% off tape pens, so you'll find them there. Your essential tape pens, they are fabulous. Make sure you grab those. I'm going to give you a recap soon as well, so maybe reach for a pen and paper, and we'll give you a whistle-stop tour of loads of things that are not only on this preview show, but are also in the main event. Remember, this is the amuse-bouche, Debbie. It's the saucisson. If you will, compared to what's coming your way later tonight, where it will be fast and it will be frantic. So definitely get your orders in first if there's bits you want. Who knows where the stocks will be at when we get to our later show.
Now I've popped on the back there, I don't know if you noticed, Joe, I popped some in my chunky, me 3D Collal glue, my chunky glue, I'm just going to call it as it is, chunky glue, my 3D Collal glue, just to give that a little bit of a lift off. And then I've got my beautiful little star, and I'll do exactly the same there, just to give that a little bit of a lift off as well. And I mean, Joe, this really doesn't need much else to this card, because it looks absolutely exquisite with, and I'll pop it in the same place that I've had my star. I mean, look how glorious that is. That beautiful foiling is just phenomenal. And then you've got that gorgeous little star there. There's so many ways that you can use these radiating foil dies. That's just one way that you can use it.
I guess you could you use that for a shaker card if you wanted to
Yes,
as
that's
well.
what I was thinking. I was thinking if I got some acetate handy, I would have had a little bit of a shaker going off there, because I was thinking, yeah, put some acetate behind the back, put your foam tape around the back of the star, and then literally, honestly, your world's your oyster. You could do absolutely anything with these dies, but a shaker card, it screams out to be used as a shaker card, Joe.
Shaker card. We've actually got some shaker card dies for you on the show as well.
Have we?
Should we have a little look at them actually? Why not? Let's take you through what we've got here, because they are busy already, I'm hearing. So 2 different options, 3 different options even to get hold of these. So the first one here, this is your Let's Make Cocktails. I mean, what else are you meant to do in lockdown, really? So you've got that one just there, and you can see you've got that wonderful shaker element in there. I love that one. It's like a beautiful cocktail that you've got in there. And then also coming along with this is Prosecco Celebration. Isn't it the best kind of celebration? So you can see there, you've got Prosecco Celebration there as well. $14.99, half price. Buy one, get one free there is what you are looking. So you got that. So now, who's got a sweet tooth out there? Well, then we've got the Celebration collection. So you've got Sweet Birthday, which is your first one. Of course, these are designed for you to use as shaker cards, but you can take these and do other things with them, absolutely. So you've got this one here, which is cake there.
8. I'm going to pop that down into the middle. I'm going to pop on my top plate and I'm going to press the start button. And again, all you need to do now is get your foil ready. So I've got my foil ready. I've done the countdown. I'm actually now just waiting for it to go. I'm ready. There, I got it better there, Joe. Did it a little bit better that time. So what I'm going to do now, pretty side down on the foil, onto the top of the die, and then I'm going to place on my ribbon. And let's just have a little feel again with the ribbon. Perfect. And then I'm going to place again the top part of that plate just on, slide that out, and run that through the Gemini Junior. There we go. So take that through. Once it's fed, let go. It'll do the rest for you. Absolutely phenomenal machine. Literally, go and check out the reviews. Go and see what people say about the foil press. Go and have a look at the tutorials because it really is a beautiful machine. It truly is. So let's just take that down. And again, you'll see that gorgeous, beautiful foiling of that Biarritz design onto satin ribbon. Joe, wouldn't that look gorgeous wrapped around cakes? Oops, I'm going the wrong way again. Joe, wrap it around cake, wrap it around, I mean, just a finishing touch, wrap it around a candle. Lots of different ways that you can use it. I love this foiling machine, I truly do. Now, Joe, are you ready just to take over while I just reset, hot foot and reset, because I might be able to squeeze a shaker card in?
Absolutely. Don't forget as well what you're getting. If you want to go for the foiling elements that we've got on the show, absolutely loads of lovely stuff within them. So let me just take you through what you're getting. So you're getting the radiating dies. These are the foil, stamp and cut dies that you've got here. So you're getting all of those. You're getting the thank you. You're also going to get Superstar. And there's loads that you can do with these, and again the way that it catches the light is just gorgeous. You've then got here just for you, which is your next one in that collection. So you can get that collection on its own if you want, $29.98. The next one that we've got here are these beautiful festive ones that are your festive sentiments. So you've got Christmas, and again you can create something fabulous using the actual die itself, but what you can do then as well is use that waste, don't forget, to also create something brilliant. You've got then also celebrate the season, which is wonderful. And if you didn't want the season, there's nothing to stop you cutting that out. You know, you could fussy cut celebrate. You could easily remove the season if you wanted to, because then it could be celebrate anything. You could be, you know, celebrate it's your birthday, celebrate with a number 21 or 18 under there. There's lots you can do with that. And then you've got believe in the season or in the magic. Again, you could cut in the magic out of there if you want to. So don't think just because the die is put together in that way that you have to use it exactly like that. Or what you could do, I guess you could cut your foil, couldn't you, Debbie, to remove the in the season, so you could actually have it so that it just foiled the believe, yep, or it just or just the celebrate. So that's another way of doing it. And I think the thing about you guys is I know how great you are at you know, amending these or customizing them to get exactly what you want out of them. Now the next one we've got here are the borders. Now, this is the Leon border and corner that you've got there. As well as getting the borders, you get the corresponding corner for each of these. This one is the Biarritz border and corner. You can see this one's used this one's used the corner and the border. That's the one that Debbie is just shown us. And then what you've got here is the Provence. Always reminds me of lavender Provence. Have you seen the pictures of the lavender fields in Provence? It looks gorgeous. I haven't been to France very much, which is funny seeing as it's so close, isn't it? Debbie is going to do us a shake a card.
I am. I'm just looking for me. Maybe. Oh, I've lost my phone.
Can I share with you something that we haven't seen? You haven't seen yet.
Ooh.
This, because these are just delicious. These are, as our Debbie would say, chunky. Because look at them, they are these gorgeous Chloe chunky glitters. Get your tacky glue on these and get them on your projects. They add so much sparkle. It's a 4-pack for £15. They're a really nice size as well. Let me just grab how big they are. So they're a ½ ounce in each pot, but it's a really good big pot of those. 30% of the card and paper's gone. So in the glitters you get the pink sparkle, the aquamarine sparkle, the glam pink, and you're getting the star bright here as well. So you can see just how much Sparkle, you've got there £15 or $21, saving a fifth. They're always very, very busy whenever we bring those to you. How are you getting on, Debbie?
I'm all sorted, Joe. Just make sure I've got a few little bits. Right, so shaker cards. We've got a phenomenal deal with the shaker cards today. Absolutely outstanding. One of my very favourite shaker cards is the Love Always. Love always working up here at the office. Love always working with Laura. Love always working with Joe. And love always coming here to see you guys and share some of our inspiration. I know our Sarah's got loads planned. She really has later on today. But what I'm just going to show you is how quickly to put a shaker card together. So we've got this phenomenal die set, and this is the die here that's a little bit magic, this one, because this is a thicker than normal die. So it means it's bordering on a mixed media die, Joe. It's absolutely beautiful. So I've now just placed on that inner part of the die, because what I want to create is a little bit of an aperture. I've got two pieces of that gorgeous, and I say orange. What did you call it, Joe?
Tangerine.
Satsuma.
What did you call me?
A Satsuma colour.
How dare you, Debbie?
But it is a beautiful colour. So I'm just wanting to tape. I'm just moving my tape because I want to make sure I cover both parts there. So what I'm going to do now is pop on my platform for a thin metal die, run that through. Okay, and I'm going to run it through my Gemini again, so just feed that through. And I've already pre-cut myself a couple of bits, because using that outside die, I've cut myself some acetate and I've cut myself a little bit of a back as well. So let's pop that off. There we go. Let's take that out. And again, even because it cuts through two pieces of cardstock at any one time, which I just think is crazy. Let me just make sure I take my tape off carefully, Debbie. Carefully, not like a band-aid. She's at it again. Let's move that there. Just careful. Take it off. There we go. Gently does it, Joe. Gently does it. Not like Debbie when she whips some off really quick. There we go. Oh, that didn't sound right. But there we go. Now, let's just move that to one side. I've even got me a couple of little bits that I can keep, those two beautiful love hearts. But what that's actually done is cut me two beautiful frames at the same time. I only need one of them though, because what I want to do now is, and I'll use my tape pen for this, I'm just going to attach the acetate to the back. So I'm just going to run that across, just all the outside. I've got my acetate piece cut, although you can't really see it, but there you keep catching a glimmer of it. I'm just going to pop that over the top because, oh, Joe, can you, I was going to say throw me some of those glitters over, but do we have a set of those glitters that I could possibly use, please?
How good are you catching?
I'll have a go. Oh, good grief.
I think I'll pop it on the end of the table for you.
Yes, put it on the end of the table. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you very much.
Are you going to be able to hang on?
I'll be able, that's it. And I'll just grab me tape and roll that across. There we are. So again, oh well, maybe pink's not the right one, but you'll get the gist. You'll get the gist. However, what we need to
Pink
do
is always the right one, Debbie.
Do you think so?
Oh, yeah.
What, even with orange Satsuma and a lovely lemon?
Maybe not.
But there's some beautiful colour choices there. Now you need some foam on a roll, which is always fabulous. This has been designed especially for our shaker cards, so check that out on the website. And what I'm just doing now is I am going to put a seal in all the way around. The reason I'm using the foam on a roll is because it's easier to manipulate into shape. You could do lots of little bits of foam, and I know our Craig would because he loves his foam pads. However, I prefer the foam on a roll because it makes it so much easier when it comes to getting that full coverage. And I'm just going to take that little bit there, making sure I've got no hole in my bottom. There we go.
You what now?
I meant the hole down there, Joe. The hole down there.
Sorry. Apparently, as Christine has rightly pointed out, it's called pumpkin. The cardstock that we're referring to. It's called pumpkin on the website. It is pumpkin, isn't it? It is a kind of. I look like a pumpkin. I'm the right shape as well. Some of you are saying, well, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because I was just about to say some of you are saying that you've lost the sound. If you've lost the sound, refresh the page. If you've lost the sound, you can't hear me telling you to refresh the page anyway. Maybe I need a sign I'll write on. I think I had a whiteboard somewhere.
Now, can you see I've
What am
poured
I
some
like?
of that? I know, I've poured some of that gorgeous sparklicious glitter, the glam pink. That sums you up to a T, Joe. Glam pink. You are glamorous, my darling.
Glamping? I've never been glamping.
Glam, you would look glamorous in pink. But look at that now. How easy was that to put together? And just excuse our colour combination there, but let's just show you. That was how easy it was to put that together, and look how gorgeous that glitter looks inside that shaker card. Absolutely fabulous. So that's just a very, very quick way of putting it together, and then it's up to you how you design your card and pop that on.
Absolutely, it is, but you're going to make a wonderful shaker card, ooh, ooh, ooh. Should we give you a recap? Remember, this is just your first course. There is a whole, this is the preview for Cartload, which is coming up this evening at 7 p.m. here in the UK, or 2 p.m. if you are on the East Coast. Now, let's give you a reminder of everything that you've seen in this 2-hour extravaganza. The large background stamp collection. If you want to go for the complete collection, this is the best way to get the best value and save the most amount of money. $34.98 if you're in the UK, $46.90 if you want to go for these in the US. The Gemini cut and emboss collection 1 and 2, 6 cut and emboss folders. We didn't get a chance to show you these in this show. I am back with Sarah at 7, so I'm sure she'll guide us through these. Then they are a one-pass wonder. If you want to get your pre-order in, $33.96 or $42.84 gets you those. Now, the Crafter's Companion bumper collection. This has got to be the deal of the show, surely. It is amazing. You're getting so much within here. You're getting 3 individual collections, £50 or $80. You've got over 35% off there, which is fantastic. The foil collection. Here you can say you're getting 9 foil stamp dies. You get 3 of those that are stamp and cut as well. $65.94 or $86.70 to get yourself all of those. The Fairy Garden. It is the last call for Fairy Garden. We are retiring this collection. However, this is the last of it at a cracking deal. £22 or $23. The stamping platform, very, very busy here. Buy the 6x6, get the 4x4 for free, and get that with the stamping platform. Some cushion for the pushing is what you get there. £20.98 if you're in the UK, or $27.90 if you are in the US. I just want to give you one last recap as well. I know a lot of the stock's gone of Crafters Inspiration 25. So I just want to take you through again what you're getting. $4.99, guys. This is a half price deal. It's one of the best of deals that we bought back from the vault. Not only are you going to get these beautiful stamps here included, so you've got those. Now this is all of your hardware, as I like to call it. You've also got your dies in here too. You've got the DVD-ROM, and you've got that beautiful workbook as well from Spectrum Noir. So a real good introduction to all of our different pens and inks that we have for you. And then also you're getting the magazine itself. Now the magazine itself has got 75 projects within here. The magazine is definitely worth more than the $4.99 or $9.99 that you are paying for that. So definitely get that one into your basket. And remember as well, that brand new card and paper collection that we have launched today is very busy for this. Is it a third of the stock gone here? And that's our site-wide stock, not just our Crafters TV stock. So it is very, very busy. You've got the khaki green, the lemon, that beautiful pumpkin. So that's what you've got in the Centura Pearl card stock. That's about I'm going to say that's it's about a 300 GSM. You can tell by the wobble, you know, apparently. You can tell a lot from the wobble. What you've got here is the papers that are going to go with this as well. Now you've got some coated papers like this one here. You've got some pearlescent papers, and then what you've got are these papers that are almost a bit more organic. They're kind of on their way to be a mulberry paper, or not quite a tissue paper. You'll see what you mean when you get them home. They've got a really lovely organic feel to them. $2 for £10 there, or 2 for $16 there. So make sure you grab those. Debbie, can I say it's been a massive pleasure spending 2 shows with you yesterday and a show today.
I know, yes.
And you'll be with us.
Lovely. Really enjoyed it.
You'll be with us down at Create and Craft as well. Tomorrow, is it? We can see you there?
Yes, it is. Yes, I'll be there tomorrow.
Fantastic.
I'm really looking forward to see you there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much to Debbie. Big thanks to Debbie. Big thanks to you guys as well. Remember the main event coming your way this evening, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. on the East Coast, is Cartload with myself and Sarah. Also remember as well, tomorrow 11 a.m. Colour Me Happy. We're going to be looking at the aqua markers. There is so much other great stuff on that show too. Now, whether I see you back here a little bit later today or I see you back here tomorrow, I hope you enjoy yourself and come back for more crafting fun soon. Take care.